1, 2, 3, 4.
All right, so good. And we are so excited to have Paradigm Team's 2023 winner with us here. I am Lynn, international master that is in. He is definitely the world's best Paradigm player at the moment. Lynn, would you care to tell us a bit about yourself?
Tell about what?
About yourself. Can you tell us a little bit about yourself?
Okay. Okay. Hello, everyone. I'm Min, international master. I'm a Hungarian-born Vietnamese. I started playing chess when I was 8 years old.
So how old are you now? You've been playing chess since you were 8 years old?
Yeah, I'm 32 years old.
That's a lot of experience.
But
that's fantastic.
Yes, 20 years approximately.
All right, that's great. So, and you, how long have you been playing Paradigm chess for? I mean, you shot up quite quickly. you shot past some of the players. Can you tell us how that started? How you found the variant?
Well, I was just only playing for a few months. Well, one day I was logging into chess.com. You know, I've been playing chess variants for quite a long time. So I saw there was a arena with prize money. So it was advertised. So I joined, and you know, I was well, I didn't know the rules, so that's how I entered the arena. And okay, the more game I played, the stronger I get after each game in the arena, and I think I beat pretty strong players who had, I don't know, a lot more experience, like hundreds of games. I think I beat a couple of them. But okay, in the first arena I didn't get prize money, but in the second arena, I still didn't know how the Dragon Bishop move, and yet somehow I ended up, I think, in the second place, if I remember correctly. So that was. Sorry?
I'm saying that's impressive.
Yeah, I was also surprised at myself, because yeah, like I was totally new in these variants.
Oh, you shot up quite quickly, and you became good enough to, like you said, beat those experienced players that have played more than 100 games, and yeah. So just for those that are new to the variant, Paradigm Chess30, what Minnie is speaking about is the Dragon Bishop, and how the Dragon Bishop moves is it moves like a bishop, a normal bishop, but it also moves like a Chinese horse. So that is similar to a knight, but it can't jump. So the adjacent square has to be available, and then you move diagonally as well. But we are going to go through a few games, possibly one game, and look at another position as well, and then we will feel our way through these games and have a look at the way the dragon bishop moves. So the first game today we are going to look at is a game in the match that between International Master Minh and International Master WFM. So that was a 8-game match, and this is the paradigm of that 8-game match. So we are going to hear what you were thinking, what is going through your mind during the analysis of this game. Do you have the game open on your side, or you able to see the game?
Yeah, I have it open. Well, okay, this game was played a few weeks ago, so I don't really remember what I was thinking or how I feel, but I will try my best.
All right, great. So because we won't be able to see the pace that we are both going at, so would you like to go through the moves and call them out as you're going through them, or are you following the scheme perhaps? Can you see that?
Yeah, I can see the stream.
Okay. So I'm going to just play through the first few moves. If you do have anything you would like to, comment on the position, you can then, of course, jump in. We are there to hear from them.
But there's a delay on the stream, right? So.
Okay, so I'll pull moves up, and you can also see them from your side, and then we can then align it like that. So I have what two I International Master of Activity as white, and we have Master Minh, there's black 4. We have so we have a response E6. E6 after E6, we then have D4, and we have D5. So over here we're looking while he's pushing the pawn, he's advanced the pawn to E5 as well. So we're looking at a French defense kind of structure over here, C5 as well. Did you consider a normal opening strategies while you were playing this match?
Yes, I was almost aiming for close positions, specifically against him.
Playing close positions.
No, I studied his games and I saw that he's a very tactical player, and so I was trying to play positional chess. And I think you saw. I think you saw that when he got the attack against me, he crushed me. So.
Yeah, I saw some of those attacks, but I also saw, some of those attacks fizzle out as well, because you did keep it a little bit more positional, and then towards the end, you didn't have enough in some of those attacks to complete them. But let's see what this game has in store for us. We've got C5 on the board, C3 played by white.
Yeah, but when you played E5, I was very happy, because I thought that my position understanding will favor me.
And so what did you like about this?
That it's not so sharp, so it's all about long-term advantages.
Yes, so we'll see how that even
yeah,
benefited with the dragon bishop.
And okay, I wanted to say something, but
no, you were saying that the long-term benefit to you after playing E5 So of course, most of our knowledge comes from our normal chess. So it's always interesting to see how that those strategies and principles actually come into play when you are playing Paradigm Chess30 and playing with the Dragon Bishop as well. But you felt quite comfortable here, you say?
Yeah. Okay. So e5 probably objective is a very good move, but I thought that I could outplay him in positional chess. So that's why I was happy to see e5. Maybe I would play e5 myself because as white, because it really leads to positional game.
I see. Okay. So let's see how this game transpired, what transpired from here. So on my side, I have the last move for white as knight f3. And then over here we have the dragon bishop developing to d6. So we can see that the dragon bishop is able to move to d6 like a knight because the c7 square is open. And dragon bishop to d2, knight to e7, and then white castles. And we have 8-6 from your side. And after this, white decided to capture on c5. And now dragon takes pawn on c5. And over here was interesting to me that what he in fact played his dragon bishop to d3, but he didn't develop his dragon bishop. He in fact moved his dragon bishop from e2 to d3. Did you expect him to move a piece twice in the opening? I don't know. To me, this was strange.
Well, for me, d takes c5 was already strange because that weakened his e5 pawn. And well, okay, in normal chess, white usually keeps the center, so they don't release the tension. So I was surprised when he took on c5.
That is quite good. And then so it's quite interesting as well because of course I'm going over the same with you, and we do not have any engines to back us up. We don't have who has the advantage, So it's quite interesting to have that dynamic with this variant as well. So it seems strange, but we don't know whether it's good or bad until we see what happens after that. But speaking generally speaking, I have to say he is weakening his c5 pawn over there by taking on c5. We have your knight moving out of the way over there to g6. He centralized his rook over here, moving to e1, developing your dragon bishop over there to e7. And what you then decide to extend on the queen side is b4, keeping your dragon bishop.
Yeah, and that's a huge position mistake. Right?
Would you like to explain that a little bit to us? Why what your insights are over there?
Well, b4 creates a backward pawn on c3, and that also c4 outpost. Maybe in the future that I can exploit. Maybe I could maneuver my knight to b6, c4, or my dragon bishop and rook c8. I don't know. If I could keep the pawn on c3, then in the long term I can win. That was my plan.
No, definitely, and so often I played Paradigm quite a bit myself, and so often we see a lot of tactical blows. But I really like that this game, like you say, has a lot of positional advantages for black, and not just going outside for the attack. And like you say, you knew your opponent, so this is the kind of game you decided to play, and you went with a strategy that seems to have worked for you.
Yes.
So we've got the dragon bishop retreating. And again, what to extending on the queen side, going a4. And just got a6 over there. And, without anything else going on here, he decides to play b5. Were you quite comfortable in this position? I don't know, is he overextending on the queen side, do you think?
Yeah, he's definitely overextended. I mean, b5 created more weaknesses because, the c4 was the outpost for me, and that's where I wanted to put my knight. And with b5, he actually forced me to make a good move. So, like, I played knight a5 and get my knight to c4.
Yes. So after that exchanges over there, you do go knight to a5. And even though he's got his dragon bishop here developing to b3, potentially between c4 square, just refresh over there for those that might not be aware that the knight is still worth 3 points, but the dragon bishop is worth 6 points. So you will very seldom see that exchanging for the knight. So knight outposts are just so much more valuable in this game.
Exactly.
He does, however, get his knight to c2, I suppose securing that square there on c4. He then takes c4, pawn takes pawn, knight takes pawn. So would you say you got rid of that little bit of a weakness over there?
Yeah, he got rid of the weakness, but the e5 pawn was still weak, and also the b5 is kind of weak. So he still have weaknesses. So I didn't mind too much.
And what's great is that your dragon bishop on d7, in fact, is attacking both of those weaknesses as well. So it seems extremely flexible.
Yes.
So we take the knight, dragon bishop takes the knight, and you start bringing your piece into play. So rook goes to c8, of course, attacking that dragon bishop. He decides to exchange rooks on the a5. Queen takes, and then dragon bishop to d6. Dragon takes dragon, pawn takes dragon.
I think that dragon bishop d6 was quite bad.
Sorry, I didn't hear that.
Dragon bishop d6 was, I think, quite a bad move. But yeah, I mean, maybe he should have. But it's actually very hard to recommend a move because he has got both e5 and b5. But if dragon bishop d6 is the best move, then it means that white's position is quite bad.
It's really bad. I don't think it's not so comfortable playing in white's position. Like you said, black has some targets over there, some weaknesses. But if you had to look at it from white's side, what would you think that a plan can be for white?
Maybe he should have played the dragon c4 to b6. I know it looks more stable.
That definitely had a. But I suppose that dragon going to produce it has the dragon on d7, but not queen, right?
Right.
But would you say that it would be better for white to exchange the dragon bishops and then just go for like a normal chess, just to play normal chess, or would you think it's better to keep the dragon bishops because they are generally more dynamic? It seems white just wants to play them off.
No, but the only reason I moved the c4 because it was hanging, and
Yes.
Also the D7 Dragon Bishop was quite active, right? It was putting pressure on two pawns. So I don't want to necessarily trade all the Dragon Bishop. I just want to only trade the active D7. So
that makes a lot of sense, yes. So then it makes it a little bit, it takes the pressure off. Definitely takes the pressure off.
yeah, he traded the wrong Dragon Bishop. So my E7 didn't attack anything, right?
Yeah.
And the C4 was also passive. It was just only defending E5 and B5. So trading the C4 for D7, I think, was a better trade.
Yeah, no, definitely.
And so just because I trade one Dragon Bishop doesn't mean that I want to trade the other one. So after the trade, I wouldn't necessarily trade the B6 for the E7 because for now E7 is not doing anything, and B6 it's taking a lot of squares, a lot of space.
Yes, I think that you are definitely being considered in this position. But anyway, Bishop Dragon Bishop to D6, and then like Bishop, like you said, that was left active, and so left is of your active dragon. And now that pawn is advanced even further. So Queen goes to A5 in this position, and he's trying to bring his knight into the game. That goes to E4, also defending that pawn over there.
As you can see with Queen A5, I immediately keep putting more pressure on B5. So that's so you can see how active my D7 was. Like he has to again defend being 94.
And I suppose he's used to attacking, so it's quite interesting to see him now playing the position and having to defend so much. And again, your queen then goes to A3, attacking the other weakness now on D6.
Yes.
And then he drops these knights back. And you just simply bring your rook to C2, you're attacking the dragon bishop as well. So you are definitely the more active player in this game, I must say.
Yeah, because he traded the wrong pieces.
He traded the wrong pieces.
He traded my passive pieces and let my active pieces leave.
Yes. And that just applies to normal chess rules as well. So although this is a slightly different variant, we are still looking at the normal chess strategies as well. So like you say, he didn't take the correct pieces and he became he traded your passive pieces but left you with your active pieces. And in fact, he's becoming a little bit more passive now because he's putting his dragon bishop there on F1. Do you have any alternatives to this? Dragon F1 just seems a little bit passive.
Yeah, it's indeed passive. But rook B3 was a threat, and Queen D6 as well. Oh, okay. Queen D6 maybe not a threat because of Rook D1. But he has to find a defense against Rook B3 and. Well, maybe.
D2 perhaps, because that's not the defend against Rook D2.
It defends against Rook B3, but how about Rook D3? Now the D5 is closed.
Yeah. The dragon is flexible, but not flexible enough in this position. So he chose to go to F1. So you win queen to C5.
C5.
And then, so are you changing? Are you still looking at the weaknesses? Now I'm thinking, are you changing up to possibly go to the queen side as well, bringing your queen back to the middle of the board to give us some options? But of course, you are looking at those weaknesses as well.
Yeah, and I think Queen C5 was a very, very easy move to play because this is the only square where you can attack 3 weaknesses, right? Like, okay, maybe from b6. From b6 you can also attack the b5, d6, f2 weaknesses. My queen is quite active. It's putting pressure on 3 pawns.
And again, White had to play another move backwards. I don't think he has any pieces beyond the second rank at this moment. He's got his knight there on d2 now as well, and all the others are still on the first rank, or have retreated back to the first rank, and the only pieces that are not in the first rank are in fact his weaknesses. So that is quite interesting to see.
Yeah.
And you push f5 over here.
Yeah, I was just stopping e4.
I see it. And then he just put his knight back. He was also running really low on time. I know a lot of these positions, these critical positions, arose when the time was low. But I'm also aware that you are a really strong bullet player in normal chess. So did that help you in this match?
Well, I don't think so, because this was a rapid game.
And I'm talking about in the time scramble. Quite often a lot of the moves had to be made. Under 30 seconds, under 20 seconds, and my heart was racing. I wondered what was happening with the adrenaline of the actual players.
Well, okay, I don't think in this time control my bullet skill helped me at all, because bullet is all about pre-moves and predicting your opponent's moves. I mean, anticipating your opponent's moves so you can react very quickly. But I was not able to predict these moves, first of all, and second of all, you cannot pre-move here because the opponent has 10 seconds increments. So if I remove something, then it could have a serious consequences.
Definitely. I almost forgot about that 10-second increment, but no, that definitely does play a role in the response of the opponent as well. But yes, in this position, what you had 20 seconds left, so he put his knight back on f3, and you just continue to put pressure on the weaknesses. Now you are not looking at d5 and d6 anymore. You're in fact aiming at f2 all of a sudden with your knight on d6.
Yes, and I also had some ideas to sacrifice on f3, and if we weaken his king, maybe not h4, but I thought it was not the right time, so I was waiting for the right time to sack on f3.
So you're just coordinating a little bit more. You throw in that final blow.
Yeah, I was preparing my attack. Like before I sack, I wanted to activate my pieces to the maximum, so that way my attack will be more successful.
Yes. So he decided to defend with queen a2. I don't know if white has many moves here. So queen a2, of course, attacking your pawn as well there on e6, and then you just move the king out of the way there because you don't want any unwanted checks. And then he managed to put his queen back to e2. And you just moved your knight up.
So not only I avoided queen e6, but I also got out of queen a8 check, just in maybe queen a8, queen b7 could be annoying for me.
Yeah, you don't want to allow any counter yet for white.
Yeah, exactly.
Then you brought your knight now to e4 as well. The only piece that wasn't in the attack is this side. You want them all part of the party. So you got your knight down equal as well as that.
Exactly.
There's two options you have to stay on that second and yeah, over here, was it a no-brainer for you, the next move?
Well, kind of. So already when I played knight f4, I was calculating like rook f3, knight h3. So when we got this position, I was just thinking about the correct move order. So I was thinking if I start with rook f3, g takes f3. I didn't see a follow-up, so I was next thinking about knight h3, and I like that idea, so I played that move.
Okay, definitely
But
a strong idea.
there were also other moves. Like I could also play maybe rook c2. So I think maybe I was thinking about rook c2 as well. Because after queen f4, rook f2, I have very dangerous discovered checks.
Yes.
Like
it was something we were also analyzing while watching the game. We were looking at sacrificing that knight really on a4. But I think you did it quite clean. You didn't have to sacrifice. You went knight h3 check, and you found that way.
Yeah, I mean I had only limited time to calculate, so I went for a simpler solution.
Yes. But now rook c2 was definitely interesting. So yeah, so we went knight h3 earlier, g6. So we're opening up rook takes knight, and then again putting more pressure on f2 over there. He plays rook to e3. Of course, that is quite a good defensive move. Defending over there, and the dragon bishop on f1 also assists with the defense there on that square. But we go to dragon bishop in now to d5.
Yes, and at this point I was pretty sure that I'm going to win because I only have 2 pawn islands. He has 3 pawn islands, and all of his pawns are weak. Like he has doubled exit pawn. d6 is isolated. b5 is also isolated. e3 is also isolated. All of his pawns were isolated, basically. And I have 2 very strong pieces in the center where I put a lot of pressure, not only on the pawns but also against his king, because it's quite exposed. I can either give a check on f3 if I want, or I don't know, play f4 and open the diagonal for my queen. So meanwhile,
my and a lot of weaknesses in white hands as well. And you had a lot of ideas. Although your time was down to almost 10 seconds, the moves were almost easy for you to make because you had all of these ideas. Is that true?
Yeah. So I was not worried about that I was low on time because, as you said, my moves were quite easy. I just have to make sure that I win the D pawn. Then after that, the moves are really pretty easy. So like there is nothing to worry about.
Yeah. So of course he's going to try and run with his D pawn. We shouldn't forget about that D pawn. He goes to D7. But then you just go queen to c7. He attacks you with the dragon, and then you pick up that pawn. And now, what would you say white has in this position? Is there anything for white?
I don't think so. But in this position, I have no weakness. So
yes. So I think your plan to play a more positional game as opposed to attacking them definitely paid off here. in this game. Like you said, there were so many weaknesses for white, and he was just simply not able to defend them all.
Yeah, I think from this game you can see that I picked all of his pawns.
When he tries to defend them, so he goes dragon to e7, and then of course over here you have this discovered attack. You have dragon bishop to f3, so this puts the king in check, and the queen is now under attack as well. And like we said, that dragon bishop is worth 6 points, so dropping the queen for the dragon bishop is definitely an exchange down. And over here it's important to note for the viewers as well that the queen is not being attacked because of the pawn there on e3. But after dragon takes dragon, then the queen of course drops because that dragon is not defending that queen as well.
Yeah, before I played the dragon bishop f3, I made sure that f3 is not protecting d2 because I remember in my first 2 arenas I blundered this a lot.
Yes.
I didn't want to. I wanted to make sure that the d2 is actually hanging.
Yes. It can be quite confusing in the beginning when you do play.
Yes.
But you were able to double check that one and then see that the queen at least is attacking the other queen.
Yeah, of course. When I played queen d7, I already saw this idea, but you can see that I still spent some seconds because it was it was critical. I mean, okay, I don't have enough experience to make this kind of moves more confidently. So, and after I was playing the best.
Yeah, you don't like to blunder at this stage of the game.
Yeah, I mean, if you play against the best, you don't expect such blunders. So I was shocked to see this.
Yes. When you found it, and how did you feel when you found it? You were in disbelief. Even you say you didn't expect to find this in this stage of the match, I suppose, against the opponent you were playing.
Okay, it's not about finding dragon bishop f3. Of course, I saw that, but I just wanted to make sure that it works.
Yes. So then, of course, the queen drops there for the dragon bishop, and like you said, you just pick up the pawn, and I don't think the game lasted much longer, because of course you pick up another pawn over there. In fact, you picked up all the weaknesses you were attacking this entire game. You first started with the d pawn, then you took the f pawn, and so the game ended there with your queen finally taking the d pawn. And I think once you exchange this queen for the dragon bishop, this is just simply a one-in game for you. Those 2 pawns.
I would say queen g2 is not the best move, but I thought that is the move that will make him resign.
It's the most practical move, I say. He still has a little bit of hope. As long as the dragon bishop is on the board, he's hoping possibly for a blunder or a tactic to happen. But of course, like you said, in case the dragon would probably come to a resignation from your opponent.
Yeah, I mean queen g2 is yes, it's indeed practical, and also after queen g2 I can just pre-move and win that way. Like,
the new speciality comes out, your pre-moves.
Yeah, after queen g2 I can pre-move, so like that's the main reason I do, because from there, I just didn't need to think at all.
Well, that's great strategy. Making it easier for yourself. Of course, we know that it's already a one position there for you, but definitely the most strategy already. We do have another game that we want to look at. So we're not going to look at the entire game, but there was a game, the first game in fact of the match, that you played against White, and you have the white pieces. In this game, prior to the position that we have on the on the screen right now, I believe you did experience what is attacking side. So I think it was possibly from this game you realized, okay, your opponent is quite attacking. You can see the pawns are quite advanced, and is really coming for you. How did you feel in the first game? Can you remember what your thoughts were?
Yeah, I remember. I was under heavy pressure. Like before the game, my strategy was not to be under attack, and in the game I was under attack the whole game, so I didn't
You had
manage
your
to.
composure.
Yeah, I somehow defended well, or I don't know. Maybe I don't know what happened, because he's a strong attacking player, and somehow he was not able to break through. Maybe he was not used to attacking against a resilient player. Because I think maybe he was more used to attacking against someone who gives up very easily. Like if they under pressure, they just collapse. But I was not collapsing that quickly.
No, definitely not. You were extremely resilient. In fact, you found some resources. So
Yes.
I want to show this game because the dynamic changed so quick. Like you say, you felt under pressure the entire game, and you were extremely resilient, always finding all the resources. And then, in fact, you managed to turn the game around. So let's see what happened in this game. This was the first game. It was the icebreaker, and it was quite thrilling to watch. And over here we have what you were the black pieces, and you have the white pieces. So let's see the last few moves over here. So of course you are attacking the queen. Are you with me? Are you able to follow?
Yes.
Okay, so then you have queen f1. So in my view, I think this changed the game after playing queen f1. Do you remember finding this move over here, queen f1?
Well, I knew that I have to attack him because he likes to attack, but he doesn't like to defend. So I was the whole game I was trying to attack him, but I didn't have a chance, and this was the first moment where I could have a counter play. So of course I mean this move was not hard to find for me because that's my only attacking move.
Yes. Now I think 55 moves in, and you're finally able to attack. I think you possibly tired your opponent up. Your opponent was tired at this point, and now you decided it's time to attack. So let's see what. Of course, he's going to try to defend. So that knight to a7, defending against the bishop there, or the queen. But of course, the dragon bishop then checks the king by going to d8.
Yes, and I noticed that if the king is exposed and the dragon bishop is nearby the king, then the side who's attacking has a very good prospects.
Yes, definitely. Although it felt quite scary for your king for most of the game, you forgot that his king was exposed, and you noticed that. And then you got your piece around the king. And you played quite nicely with your dragon bishop over here, with dragon bishop to d6 as well, checking the king.
Yes, and And one more thing. So it actually makes sense that if the dragon bishop is near the king, then it could be very dangerous. But even in normal chess, if your opponent's king is open like this and you have a rook and a queen nearby, then that quite often leads to a very quick checkmate. So, and in this variant, the dragon bishop is even stronger than a rook. So it shouldn't be a surprise that the dragon bishop and a queen together could launch a devastating attack, because the dragon bishop can move like a knight and the queen can move like all the pieces, like rook and bishop combined. So so I have all the movements, if you know what I mean.
Yes. With just two pieces, you've actually got the movements of all the chess pieces on the board.
Yes.
And you demonstrated that power quite nicely because the pawns start dropping around the king as well. Dragon taking pawn there on a5, just exposing the king a little bit more. The king has to drop back, and I suppose over here in this position, would you bring the queen closer? Do you think what you're gonna do here in this position? King to go to queen closer, is that true?
I took on b4.
Took on b4 first. So take on b4, and so these pawns are just falling here in front of the king, and you retreated there. A rook to c7. Of course, he was being attacked by the dragon bishop, and then now you bring the queen in to a6.
Okay, instead of taking on b4, there was another candidate move, queen a6.
Yeah.
I think I looked at it and I think I didn't like it because there's a perpetual check and the minimum. Like he can take on c1 and then play king h1 and king b2.
Yes.
I think it's a draw for black at least.
Of course, you wanted to eliminate those chances.
Yes, that's why. That's why I took on b4, so that my king could escape on a3, maybe.
Yeah. And that's quite insightful analysis over there. So it's good that you're sharing that with us, because of course you are resourceful, but your opponent is quite resourceful as well. So again, just eliminating any counterplay, any chances of even a draw that your opponent might have.
Yeah, of course, it's very important to not only see your attack. So with queen a6, I was fighting with queen b7 mate, right? But you should also analyze your opponent's resources.
Of course. So you saw that, and you over there, because you're going to retreat that rook over now, because you do have that a3 square available for your king. If he does try anything on the back rank, now you are able to go queen to a6, bring the queen into the mix as well. Let's see, it goes queen to h7, bringing in a defense. But also, is he possibly attacking or not attacking, possibly taking some discover attacks over there? Is there anything for him? If he possibly plays something like e3, anything for him?
Sorry?
Is black threatening anything here with any discovered attacks on that king? Possibly playing pawn to e3? You think white has enough and it doesn't have to worry about that too much?
I don't think e3 is a big threat,
yeah.
But I think f2 is a bigger threat. So I think he played queen h7 only to defend, not to attack.
Not to attack.
Like.
So you decided to attack. So you're going to go queen to b6 check, and the king goes to, obviously it's going to retreat over there to c8, and the dragon bishop comes into a6, checking the king. King needs to run. Let's see, are there any forced mates over here coming up?
Probably, but I don't need to find a mate. I could just also pick up the rook. You know, not all attack has to end with a mate. It's enough if you just win material. That's one thing I learned from Danya. If you know him, he's a grandmaster.
Sorry, I didn't hear the name.
Danya or Daniel Naroditsky.
I'm not
Like,
I'm not too sure of that name. But it sounds quite wise.
But he's a commentator on chess.com. And he also Twitch quite often. I mean streams often. And I often watch his streams, and he often mentions that not all attacks has to end with a mate. So
Yes.
so here I was.
We try to force the mate and we end up in trouble. But like you quite wisely quoted over there, not all don't have to end in a checkmate.
Yeah, I didn't care about checkmate. I just okay. If there's a mate, then I mean, if there's a mate, then I would find it and play it, but I wouldn't get depressed if there is no mate. So if I can just pick up material, then I would be fine with it as well.
So you play queen check over there, attacking the king, and of course, even though the queen intercepts the check over there, let's not forget that dragon bishop is actually attacking the rook on c7, and like you said, you pick that rook up. Queen can't take the dragon bishop because the queen is pinned, and if queen takes queen, you will just simply take the queen, and you are just a full dragon bishop up in that position, and then you won the game by what you design in that position as well. So definitely exciting games from you over here tonight, Minh. Your analysis is really insightful. Like I say, we do not have engines, and you are the best player in the world at the moment. And we do have players in the chat that want to challenge you as well. Are you up for challenging players tonight?
Yes, but I want to test you. So in my game, after King E8, what will you play? Or the chat can also answer.
Sorry, in this position over here, after King E8?
Yes.
I would play Queen to E6 check.
Yes, that's the best move because the queen is pinned, and after queen is pinned, you can pick up the queen.
Yeah, no,
so I would. That's why he resigned.
So this whole the queen was going to be pinned as well. Yes, I do. In fact, I don't know if you do have time. I want to see if I have fish on my side. But otherwise, would you like to accept a challenge from some of the players that we have?
Yeah, I can accept challenges.
So the champ here in the chat says he would like to challenge you, but he says you only accept challenges from friends. Does he need to become your friend first?
Okay, let me see.
So handle is dragon B70.
Okay, I changed my settings, so I think anyone can join me now.
Okay, so the Paradigm King of 2023 is up for challenges, and we are going to hear his commentary on challenges as well. So I'm going to go over and watch some of the games, and see if we can catch these analysis live as well. So we've got some challenges sent it to you. We say we have two challenges. Let's go to Paradigm.
Sorry. So, okay, can you guys type the username so I know whom to accept?
So Warren G Boy, Regan the Champ, if you please type your usernames out. Please type 16.
Okay.
That's Regan the Champ over there. Hi Regan, good luck. Warren G Boy, good luck.
Okay, I accepted. I accepted Regan the Champ's challenge.
So let's give it a thumbs up. Let me know if it starts on your side, and I can also just have that going too.
Yeah, but the game doesn't start for some reason. I accepted his challenge, but I don't know what's going on. I will try to challenge him.
Oh, Warren G Boy, in fact, says I should wish you luck coming. So it seems we've got some serious contenders here tonight.
Wow, pretty strong player. 1800.
So you're 2200 here in fact. Let's see what happens over here. When you start your this specific strategy,
Sorry?
pieces are sharp.
Sorry, I couldn't understand. You.
I say the pieces are shuffled right from the beginning. Do you have a specific strategy? Any strategy of how to play in the beginning?
Yes, I had a strategy when I prepared against Watu, but now I forgot. So now I'm just making up stuff.
Well, you prove to be pretty creative, pretty resourceful. So I believe in your creativity. What's quite interesting is got that h4 quite high up on the board.
Yes, and that could turn out. That's going to be a weakness. He's playing well. Okay. Yeah, I'm getting crushed.
So I see smart guys saying I don't understand what's happening. I'm trying to not distract you from the game. I feel like I did distract you a little bit. But I don't want to comment too much on the game while it's being played.
Okay. I made one terrible pre-move.
You made one?
One terrible pre-move. So at on move 21, I was expecting e takes f5.
Oh, I saw that.
In each, I didn't see Dragon Bishop G4 at all. So luckily I had Dragon E6, so I didn't lose the queen. So that was horrible.
What a game, eh? Your Dragon Bishop right in the beginning. Where is that? Right in the beginning, did I actually imagine something there? Yeah, or the knight just coming in there. Knight forking your king and your Dragon Bishop.
Yeah.
Yeah. But you can
C5
play
was a
quite
very
nicely.
strong move. Sorry?
I say it didn't set you back, the exchanging the Dragon Bishop for the knight.
I didn't what?
No, it didn't set you back. You still
Set
did
me
quite
back?
well. You still did quite well. It seems my mic is cutting off. They say, are you able to hear me? Can you hear me?
Yeah, yes, I can hear you. But yeah, as you can see in the chat, they also
Yes.
hear that your voice is cutting off. So it was not only me who.
Yeah, your hearing is quite good. Your hearing is quite good. It's my mic. My mic is a problem tonight, and hopefully we can sort that out. Are you up for one more game against Warden G-Boy, or are we calling it a night? What do you think?
Well, I can play more games.
Warden G-Boy, would you like to send a request?
Okay, I see his name, so I can send the challenge. That C5 move was very strong. But okay, I there was no reason to panic. I mean, I had to make the best with what I got. That's the best approach.
Well, you seem to be quite good with that approach.
Yeah. I sent challenge to Warren G-Boy.
So you guys are starting the game.
Wow, another strong player. I never see these players.
Well, you see, you hardly see anybody playing when there's Paradigm, and now it seems like everybody comes out at this time of the night.
Yeah, I would like to play against these guys more.
I think we should arrange it.
because yeah, usually I play against 1600s, which is not fun.
But these 1800s definitely give you a run for your money.
Yes.
Yes, so the smart guy says here, mean that you say you're playing a strong player and you just crush them easily. So let's see, maybe Warren G boy can live up to the strong player title that you gave him. So smart guys asking, will I play against me? So Ming did say it's not fun playing against 1600s, and I'm a 1600. I will offer, but he's got these strong guys that he's crushing. I'm not sure.
He just blundered a knight. Yeah, okay. After Queen of 4, I'm already winning. If okay, he takes there. Can I do a rematch after this?
Yes.
Okay.
I do also have a paradigm chess puzzle that I am setting up for you in the meantime. Would you like to do that after you're done with your next game?
Yeah, sure. Oh, I just missed a simple tactic.
Which one was that?
I missed knight g6, rook e8, and queen b8. Okay, now I have a chance to redeem myself.
Yes.
rematch. That was a fun game.
You like playing against Warren G Boy? He's quite creative usually.
Is what?
Creative. He always has interesting ways of playing.
Yeah. That's why it's fun. Let me try to reach 2200 and then I will stop and then we can do puzzles.
Wow. Let's see, what are you on now?
I think I need two games.
2 games, okay. Let's see if there's
Yeah.
anybody else as well. Did you send him another challenge?
Yes, I rematched him.
Okay.
I sent a rematch.
I'm just quickly trying to set up this puzzle for you as well, so then we can see if you are able to find it. This puzzle that I'm going to show you was actually played in the first over-the-board tournament that we had. We had an over-the-board
Wow.
tournament here in Cape Town, South Africa. It was quite exciting.
When was it?
I think about 2 or 3 weekends ago. Soon after the match that you played, in fact.
I see.
Not long after that.
That was the first over the board, really?
It was the
Wow.
first over-the-board tournament that we had, yes. We did have something called like a celebration when we first started the variant, but we weren't allowed to have tournaments at the time because it was COVID. And COVID regulations didn't allow for any sporting events. So we weren't able to host the tournament. But yeah, so we saw the online interest growing, and we in fact had an over-the-board tournament. Did you introduce the variant to any friends that you may have playing chess on your side?
Sorry again.
Have you introduced the variant Paradigm Chess30 to anybody who plays chess, normal chess?
Yes, I introduced them so I could practice against Batu.
You trained them so they could help you practice. That's quite exciting.
Yes, yes.
And are they quite good now? Because I mean, they've helped you become quite good.
No, I don't think they were that interested in the variant,
Oh, I
but
see.
I still managed to play a couple of games with them, and yeah.
And it's a joke here. So let's see. We've got some.
I'm playing, by the way, but I don't.
Okay.
Do you see my game?
Let me see. I don't see this one starting yet. Let me see if I can go. Just a bit.
Am I going to be the first 2200 player?
Yes. I don't think I saw 2200
Really?
yet. I know the first one was played at 2000 barrier, and 2200 I have not seen yet. So we do have the sneaky weasel here tonight as well. He was the first one to reach to break that 2000 barrier. He's playing against the 1500 over there. But let's have a look at your game over here. So we have some questions over here on the side. I didn't see that because I was setting up the puzzle. So the over-the-board tournament was actually won by Kenny Willenberg. He is the brother of Craig Willenberg, who is one of the co-founders of Paradigm Chess30.
Then we might see a history. First 2200.
So you're really aiming for that, eh? That would be great. Let's see. So how many rating points did you get from beating Warren G Boy? You were 2191, I think. So if you win this game, is it possible that you could break that barrier? Let's see.
Maybe.
It's quite possible. So smart guys, see you also do follow.
Oh,
Oh
okay.
no! What happened? Oh my goodness! 2200. There you go. Well done. The first
Thank you.
person ever to make it to 2200. So you just lost some time over there.
Okay, that's enough games.
And then those two games, we had the analysis of the match as well. Mina, and then you reached your 2200 rating today as well, by beating three quite strong players, as you noted. They were not 1600s, they were 1800s in Paradigm Chess30, so they are here quite often. Congratulations on that. Congratulations on being the Paradigm King. And I must say thank you so much for being on our stream today. I'm not sure if you do want to play a few more games against some of the players. If you'd like to do so
I'd like to
live.
play more.
Let's see. I'm going to let's see who else is here. In the arena, not in the lobby. South African Goat is also quite a strong player. I see he is playing a game as well. He in fact won the over the board. It would be cool to see the over the board champion versus the strongest player in the world. Let's see. So the
Okay.
African Goat is there he is playing as well. He in fact played against Warren just now. Let's see. So he's actually keen for a few games, he says.
Okay.
So he's probably.
So we are waiting for him.
Yeah. So South African Goat is. Let's see what's happening in his game.
Okay.
So he is black over here. Let's see.
I'm going to take a bathroom break.
Okay. I'll see you in a bit. So we do have South African go first in I score. I think. Yeah, we actually be winning this, but of course the normal night forks are still the thing. Everything you playing Paradigm Chess, whether you playing normal chess, night forks is still a night fork. But let's see how he's going to get out of this one. Of course, playing on seconds as well. He's looking for a mate over here on this side. Seems like South African Goat is also looking for a mate on his side, and he's just going to pick up some pieces as well. Yeah, double attack and pick up the knight. I don't think I did something more in this position. So let's see. Let's see if there's anything else in the lobby, anywhere else. So it seems I did manage. Perhaps I can play in the meantime, but maybe when it comes back. This game might be done. I see Warren, you say you designed against South African Goat just to play the actual IM Goats. You all have to be part of the success. No, we are so happy to have your support in all of this, the Paradigm's growth. So thank you for that one.
Okay, I'm back.
Hi. I see he rematched this guy over here, but I did send him a message as well that you do want to play against him. Let's see, is there anybody else in the lobby? Or perhaps we could, because you see, I don't want to comment on the game, and I know you're busy playing while you're thinking. You don't want to maybe speak too much, but perhaps we could comment on what's happening in this game against
Yeah, sure.
with South African goat, just to see what his style is actually, because he also seems to be quite strong. Like I say, he is the over the board champion. The first over the board tournament that we've had. And then we also
Just don't know how to
have Warden wanting to play you again if you want to. Warden is quite keen to play.
Yeah, I can play with Warren.
So I think Warren is looking to get some rating points back. Have you started your game already?
Not yet.
Not yet.
I'm waiting for his challenge. Can you send me a challenge?
He says you need to add him.
Okay. But I already enabled. I guess not. Okay, I will try to challenge him again. Okay, challenge accepted.
Has your game started already? You're still waiting for the challenge to start?
Yeah, it started.
Okay.
Yeah, very strong player.
Very strong. He got upgraded from strong player to very strong.
I might lose this game. There's
Is that a
high
warning?
chance.
Are you warning us that that the 2200 rating was short-lived? I hope not. But he's coming for you, it seems like it.
Yeah.
He's not happy with you.
Yeah, okay. Maybe he wants to repeat. No, he's going for me. Okay.
He's coming for you. He really does look like he's upset about the last two games that two of you played. And he's just coming out translating.
He's really trying hard to make me. Okay, I'm out of danger, so
yes.
at least I'm not.
To say the least.
I'm not getting mated.
So do we have two knights versus a dragon? This is interesting.
All right. Wow. That was exciting.
That was close. That was a close
Yeah, it was very close.
Yes.
He wants more.
Sorry, what did you say?
He wants more.
Oh yes, no, definitely. I'm sure the two of you could play all night long, and I hope you do because it's quite exciting. But I just want to say from my side, thank you so much again for joining us tonight and sharing all of your insights and the wisdom that you do find from other grandmasters as well. It's quite enlightening, and we hope to see a lot more of you on the scene. I'm sure that the organizers of the tournaments, the usual tournaments, are looking at hosting more arenas like the one you saw the first time you played, and also more online tournaments. So then hopefully we'll see you again in action. Otherwise, I hope you enjoy playing these casual games with Warren G. Boy, and I hope you do not lose that rating in the meantime.
Okay, I'm going to play last game and then we can end the stream.
All right, so who are you versing now? Still Warren?
Sorry?
Who are you playing against now?
I'm already in the game with
Alright.
Warren G. Boy. This is his last chance to beat me.
You're giving him so many chances.
Yes. So he has no reason to complain.
None at all. But you know, chess players, they're all going to say, but I was winning.
Yeah, he could say that.
So this is in fact becoming another match.
Okay, I think he just blundered his queen. Or I'm wrong. He didn't blunder it. I miscalculated. But I'm still winning. I'm up a knight.
You sound quite confident, Jess.
Yes. Interesting. Okay. I don't see how he can mate me, so I feel pretty safe.
Well,
Like
it's going to try.
even if the dragon can manage to get to h7 somehow, it's still not mate. Like I can go to h8 and still nothing.
You're thinking worst case scenario, yes.
Yes. So I'm always imagine how he can mate me. If there's no way, then I can just play my usual positional stuff.
That's a good strategy.
Yeah. Oh, but I have no time, so that's what he's playing for.
I think he learned from you.
Probably. Okay, I need to speed up. This game I have to show my bullet skills.
Yes.
Okay. That was a terrible blunder.
So much entertainment. Wow, that was crazy.
Yeah, that was crazy. I shouldn't blunder my knight.
No. But
Oh,
you
Coach
said
Craig
that
is
the
tempting me.
downside to be moving.
Okay, I didn't play with Coach Craig. Can we play one more game?
Okay.
Okay, let's play. Let's see. Coach Craig. Now this game is going to be different because there's increment.
Ah,
So he wants to see my full strength.
yes.
I think I'm even stronger with increments. So it seems like he's up for a challenge.
I'm so glad you're getting off the stronger paradigm players tonight. I know you say you usually get like maybe 1600, 1500s, but tonight you've only been playing the stronger players, which is quite entertaining.
Yeah, but still I'm with all of them.
Yes. Well, you are number one on the leaderboard as well, and you are the only 2,200 plus rated player. So
Yeah, but you know, streaming and playing at the same time,
not
it's
easy.
pretty hard. Warren, I learned this H4 from Warren G board. Let's see if it works.
Warren G Boy seems to be contributing a lot to your paradigm career, I must say.
Yeah. Okay, I'm going to switch to positional play.
Okay.
That's where I feel confident. H4 was just how to say. What's the word?
You were just being spontaneous.
Not spontaneous. There's a better word for it.
Adventurous.
No.
Well, Warren G Boy says that H4 always works. Apparently not. I didn't see it work for him today.
But it might work for me.
Let's see what happens. I'm not quite sure who's winning this game.
He's already under a lot of pressure. Like G7 is hanging. And he doesn't care. So, okay.
Also, maybe the imbalance, I suppose. I don't know. But he seems
I
to
think
prefer
it
to go
favors me.
queen. Yeah, I think it favors the one with the queen.
No, it's not only about that. He has a very weak king in the center. That's why I went for this. I don't think he's going to survive. He's going to get mated very quickly.
I'd like to see that. I'd like to see some mate in the middle of the board.
I mean, material-wise, he's better. Yes, I mean, a knight and a dragon bishop, they usually stronger than a queen. I mean, multiple piece usually better than one strong piece, but
Yes.
I have
Position
composition
from
in the king safety. Yes, and also in the blitz game, having a safer king is more important. So maybe in a rapid game you can play this, but in a blitz game this is quite dangerous. You cannot play like this in a blitz game. It's not practical. He's burning a lot of time because he's looking for defenses.
Yes.
Which is very hard to do in limited time. He's going to blunder something.
You've got a lot of practical knowledge and experience, I must say.
Yes, I mean, if you look at my chess.com games, I think I have like 10,000 games, maybe. And that's only on chess.com.
Yes.
I also play in other platforms as well. Okay, I didn't see this move.
Yes, I don't mean to distract you.
But that's fine. It's not the end of the world. The material became symmetrical. So okay. This should be a mate.
Do you see it already?
Okay. Let's just take the dragon bishop. I don't see mate. If you don't see mate, then just put for material.
Just reading material.
I'm not sure how strong he is in normal chess.
I don't know how much information I should give. Maybe after the game.
That would be a useful information for me. Because if he's not strong, then I would trade the dragon bishop more easily.
I can tell you, I heard the screams of the loss inside my living room. It is Craig Willenberg, my husband. He was playing. He's got my daughter inside with him today. He's about 2,100 rating, normal chess.
That's pretty good. So
yeah, it was quite fun to watch that that matchup. Yeah, it was close. But like you say, the king was quite weak in the middle of the board over there.
Yeah. Okay, I missed knight h4. That was a huge blunder. But
Yeah.
if I didn't miss that, then he would be in big trouble.
But
He
I
would
think
have get very quickly.
yeah, yeah. I think the time was definitely also a factor over here. You said he added some 2 seconds increment to test you out a bit, but still you were quite quick.
Yeah.
Let's see.
Okay, I don't think I have other challenges.
I know Kenny wanted
So-
to play, but he said maybe next time. And I hope there is a next time. So you can verse all of these challenges. I know they're all going to be after your rating now. They all want some points. They all want to get there. They're all so close to breaking the barriers. So I'm quite sure they're going to be looking out for you as well.
Yeah, I'm happy to take more challenges another time. So
All right, great. But for now, for tonight, thank you so much. Thank you so much for your time. Thank you so much for the exciting chess that you are putting on the board in Paradigm Chess. It is great to watch you. You play on seconds and you don't flinch. I mean, I was watching you play that match against Watu, and like Watu's hands was in his head, and he was like, "What is going on?" And you just keep your composure all the time. It's amazing to watch. So much to learn from you. So much practical experience that you also provide as well. Thank you just so much for everything that you are giving us in this team.
yeah, I'm used to being under time pressure, so it's not a big deal. I can handle it.
All right, great. Well then, thank you so much to our viewers as well for all the comments and the games, the challenges as well, for those that were brave enough to take on the Paradigm King. Well done to you all, and we will see you in our next stream. Bye-bye.
Bye everyone.